Have you ever felt foolish for doing the right thing? Have you ever helped someone and then later wondered if you just made your own life harder? That's usually the moment people start questioning the golden rule. The golden rule says this: treat others the way you want to be treated. Simple, until it costs you. Because nobody wants to feel used, and nobody wants to risk their own stability trying to do right. So people pull back. They protect themselves. They stop giving what doesn't seem to return. But protection and principle are not the same thing. When someone ignores the rule, it can look like they're getting away with it. It can even look like they're ahead. But nothing you release into life disappears. What you put out doesn't just vanish. It enters something larger than the moment. Not always from the same person, not always in the same form, but it returns. The rule is always operating. And sometimes, you understand that best when you see it lived out. Let me share a story that brings this into focus. Marcus drives a tow truck at night. During the day, he's just a father trying to keep his house together. He has 2 kids, 8 and 4. This week has been heavy. This morning, a notice was taped to his front door. Pay what you owe, or be out by tomorrow. He's $400 short. That night, he gets a repossession call. The payout from that job would cover exactly what he needs. So he pulls up close to 7 p.m., backs the truck in, hooks the car, lifts it. Right before he pulls off, the front door swings open. A woman runs out crying, not yelling, begging. She tells him she has an interview at 8 in the morning. She's already behind on rent. If she loses the car, she loses the interview. If she loses the interview, she loses the apartment. Marcus looks past her. Inside, he sees a little boy rocking slightly on the couch, covering his ears from the noise. She explains softly that her son has autism. Change is hard for him. Marcus stands there. He thinks about his own kids. He thinks about the notice on his door. He thinks about the $400 he needs by morning. Then he walks back to the truck, bends down like he's checking something, shakes his head. He tells her the hydraulic pump is acting up, and he can't risk towing the vehicle like that. He lowers the car back to the ground. Before he pulls away, he says quietly, "Move it around the corner for tonight." She looks at him, and she understands. Marcus drives home knowing he just let his rent money go. Morning comes. There's a knock at the door. He already knows who it is. The sheriff stands there with the paperwork. While explaining the process, the sheriff notices Marcus's 2 small kids standing in the hallway. He pauses. His voice softens. He asks Marcus how much he's short. Marcus answers quietly, $400. The sheriff nods, looks back at the kids again, then walks back to his patrol car. Marcus stands there waiting, not knowing what's about to happen. A few minutes later, the sheriff walks back. He places $400 in Marcus's hand, tells him to go pay it today, says he's not going to process the eviction. Marcus stands there holding the money, and in that quiet moment, something settles inside him. He understands now. When you live the rule from who you truly are, life answers in its own way. That moment wasn't luck. It was the natural result of a choice. The golden rule isn't about getting something back. It's about who you decide to be when pressure shows up. Marcus couldn't control what the sheriff would do. He could only control what kind of man he would be the night before. That's where the real power is. Not in managing outcomes, in managing yourself. Most people walk away from the rule because it feels risky, because it feels like loss. But short-term loss and long-term direction are not the same thing. Every decision shapes something, not just around you, inside you. And what forms inside you eventually shapes what forms around you. This is the quote room, where words wake minds. Some things don't need a reaction, just reflection. Just a few thoughts I had on my mind.